Rolling Stone magazine is the latest media outlet that gets stricken with lust for a sensational story, no matter the facts, no matter who or what gets hurt. Apparently, the media mantra these days, if a story gets readers, ratings, and hits, and plays into a popular narrative, go with it. We'll figure out if it's true later. In the case of Rolling Stone, the story was of a college woman who was lured to a frat party at the University of Virginia, where she says she was raped by 7 men for hours. An incredible story in every sense of the word, because it was not credible. In fact, the entire story was fabricated by the young woman. Rolling Stone magazine apologized and commissioned the prestigious Columbia School of Journalism to do a full review. They found that the reporter and her editors from the very beginning suspended skepticism. Wait, what? Skepticism is a basic responsibility of any journalist. In other words, Rolling Stone wanted the story to be true so much, they just went with it. After all, it plays into a popular narrative because everybody knows frat guys are just a bunch of drunken rapists. Like the 3 members of the Duke lacrosse team in 2006. You remember, rich white kids who were charged with raping an African-American woman. The media so wanted this story to be true, including the rabid Nancy Grace, that they were all over it. But it wasn't true, and the charges were dropped, leaving the media embarrassingly culpable. These are the type of stereotypes that we would be revolted by if they were aimed at a minority group. But when the object of the media discrimination is not a minority group, apparently it's okay. Despite the fact that fraternities do some wonderful things. Like the frat members at Kean University who are building a house for a homeless family in Newark, New Jersey. Or the frat members at Penn State who hold a yearly dance marathon that has raised almost $13 million to fight childhood cancer. We don't hear about those stories. They're not sexy enough, and they don't play into the media Animal House stereotype. But if you have a hazing story or a rape story, the media is all ears, and they are willing to suspend skepticism. Sabrina Erdely, the Rolling Stone author of the Virginia rape story, will not be fired, the magazine has announced, nor will any of the magazine's editors who approved the story. The shocking lack of discipline for this media malpractice must be good news for NBC nightly news anchor Brian Williams, who was suspended and awaiting his fate. But his embellishments hurt no one but himself. Rolling Stone's false story hurt the University of Virginia, fraternities across the country, the specific fraternity of U of V, and the 7 young men described in the article. Look, that's not to say that rape on campus is not a problem. It is. But lying about rape in both word and print makes real victims of rape less likely to come forward. The media has to start holding itself to a higher standard and stop protecting those who recklessly endanger the innocent. Journalism is too powerful a weapon for those who recklessly abuse its power. I'm Larry Mendte. See you next week.